Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is RJ and Next Play Network. This is our first video as we are in Week 18 in the NFL. This is basically a win and in game for Carolina. For Tampa Bay, in order for them to make it, they would need a win and then they'll need some help. Um, but other than that, let's get started with Tampa Bay versus Carolina. It's the second quarter with about 14 minutes left. All right, well, let's get started. All right, well, with 12 minutes left in the second quarter, it is third down and 7 for Tampa Bay. Ball at their own 23-yard line. Baker, he's back to pass. And as it is third and 7, they will take a mini timeout. Oh, and the ball is intercepted. Intercepted by Carolina. A 21-yard return. That is exactly what that the Panthers need in order for them to have a chance to win this game down the stretch. That is exactly for what that the Carolina Panthers need. That is exactly for what they need. On the third down and 7, a 21-yard return. And that was intercepted by Rose. That was intercepted by Rose Boom. Oh, and now it's first down and goal for Carolina at Tampa Bay's 8-yard line. They just had a 6-yard catch to Smith, and it's first and goal for Carolina at the Tampa Bay 8-yard line. Now, can Carolina get something here? It's been a long. Oh, and the pass is incomplete. It'll be second and goal at the 8-yard line. It's been a long. Oh, and the pass is incomplete. It'll be second and goal at the 8-yard line. It's been a long. Oh, and the With 10 minutes and 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, Carolina, they score for the touchdown. Touchdown. Their tight end Tremble, 48-yard touchdown. And Carolina score for the touchdown. Touchdown. Their tight end Tremble, 48-yard touchdown. They are on the board for the first time in the game. They are on the board for the first time in the game. And now the score is 7-10 with 8 minutes left. Don't forget, if Tampa Bay loses, they are officially eliminated. But if they win, then they have to hope that the Saints can win tomorrow. Baker Mayfield, he is 7 of 12, 90 yards and 1 interception. And Bryce Young, he is 5 of 7, 46 yards and 1 touchdown. So, honestly, between those, you just don't really know for sure. But all that you can hope is to just now the Panthers are right back in it. Tampa Bay, they can't have those. They cannot have those turnovers. And as I will be right back for a quick water break. Don't forget to still be on the live stream. Thank you. Oh, a fumble. Oh, there was a fumble, and I believe that Carolina has the ball, but there's a flag on the play though, so I don't know. Um, and they are in the pile. The refs are in the pile. They are trying to see for who's got it. Wow, Jesus, they're taking a long time. Oh, oh, Tampa Bay. They're saying that they got it. Carolina is saying so that they got it, but there is still a pile though. There's still a pile. And the rest still hasn't made anything official for who has the pile. Also, there was a block in the back by Tampa Bay. It'll be a 10-yard penalty ball for, and it'll be still a first down for Tampa Bay. Oh, Tampa Bay, they'll get the first down on the third down and 15. I'm sorry, on a third down and 14, they'll get the first down. What a play by Tampa Bay. That may be exactly for what that they needed because Tampa Bay at the first start of the game, he started 6-6. Since then, he started 1-6 for only 11 yards. So I think that is what they need for him to keep his confidence. Because he's 8 of 13 for 1 TD and 1 INT. You know what? I'm sorry. Let me turn the light on. All right, now that is better. I can kind of see you guys more clearly now. And it is second down for Tampa Bay as they continue. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. There's third down for Tampa Bay at the Tampa Bay 33-yard line. As they continue. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. There's third down for Tampa Bay at the Tampa Bay 33-yard line. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. There's third down for Tampa Bay at the Tampa Bay 33-yard line. Oh yeah, and also guys, just in case for any echo, so please let me know in the comments because I'm also having trouble. Oh yeah, and also guys, just in case for any echo, so please let me know in the comments because I'm also having trouble. Yep, but they will get the first down as hold on, let's check the replay. Their last play was an 11-yard run. Hold on, let's check the replay. Their last play was an 11-yard first down. Hold on, let's check the replay. Their last play was an 11-yard first down. Hold on, let's check the replay. Their last play was an 11-yard. Alright guys, I'm gonna just turn my camera off so that way for you can see the game a little bit more clearly. With 5:53 left, it's 3rd down and 15 at the Tampa Bay's 39-yard line. So okay, so apparently this is faster than my TV, so I have to look at this. I want Ian to look at the TV, just to make sure that I am accurate. But also, on a curious information today, all that Rico Dabo needs is 7 yards, and then he'll get almost 1.25 million. And if he gets a touchdown, then he'll get 250K. So all that he needs is 7 yards to get to 1.25 and one touchdown to get to get into 2K. So I mean, this is a big challenge for him, but we will see for how that he can possibly try to make improvement, Actually, guys, I'm gonna end this live stream. So, but I will do another one later on for the San Francisco versus Seattle. There's only 4 minutes until the end of the first half. There's only 4 minutes until the end of the first half. Don't forget that this is RJ at Sports, as this is 4 minutes left in the first half. Um, you know, as it is 4 minutes and 21 seconds left to go in the end of the first half. Now, with only so much time left, as it is second down and 9, with 3 minutes and counting for Carolina. It is second down and 9 for Bryce Young. He is changing the play with only 5 seconds left on the play clock. He has to snap the ball. Snap the ball. And wait, he does. He passes it. He scrambles. He passes it to Tyrone McMillan for the first down. That was a 14-yard pass play. Tyrone McMillan has really helped them in the receiving room this year, and he is one of the reasons why that they might have a chance to win this game down the stretch. As you see, he has 25 yards, and Mike Evans has 34. So I'm gonna show you guys in passing and rushing and in receiving. As it is first down again with 2 minutes left, he does a floater again. It is to T.J. Horn Jr. for the first down. Now, that one was for a 15-yard pass play. Now, Bryce Young, now he's already had 75 yards. To 19 and counting. They have to snap it for the 2-minute warning. Dabble. I think that is a gain of 4. And Rico Dabble, all that he needs is 2 more yards, and then he will hit his $1 million. As we hit the 2-minute warning, we will take a quick break after this. back after the 2-minute warning. Okay, so at the end of the first half, we will take a quick 15-minute break. All right, and then we'll go on to see. Yeah, so in 2 minutes, we will take a 2-minute break. Oh yeah, and also to tell you guys, the wild card weekend schedule will be 2 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday, and then 1 game on Monday night. Now those times would be 4:30, 8:30, 1:05, 4:30, 8:20, and 8:15. And coming up after this game, there will be Seattle versus San Francisco, and it'll be for the number 1 seed in the NFC. As it is 3rd down and 6. What can Carolina do on this drive for the 2-minute warning? Young, he throws, and it's intercepted by Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, they make a play. It is intercepted by Jacob Press, the cornerback number 25. Each quarterback has thrown officially an INT. What a good stop by Tampa Bay on 3rd down. They knew that the ball was going to go to Haroha McMillan, and Tampa Bay just found a way to get a stop. And also, and as we'll take a break, the college football playoff has a crazy thing going on this year. And also, I will be posting something about the quarterfinals, like the results and everything. If what it takes that happen in the quarterfinals. As we will take a break again, we will be right back and right here after the short break. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And let's get the show on the road. At Tampa Bay, they'll get a gain of 7 yards. It is 2nd down and 3 at Tampa Bay's 49-yard line. But the clock is still continuing to run. What can Baker Mayfield? Oh, and that is a loss of 2. Loss of 2. It'll be third down for Tampa Bay. Oh, and they are still letting the clock run. I figured that, they have a 3-point lead. And there's only 50 seconds left until the end of the first half. But Carolina, they still have their 3 timeouts. So I feel like if Carolina can get the stop here, I feel like you're kind of wondering, does Carolina want to use those timeouts? Or do they want to go into halftime knowing that they're going to get the ball to start? With 30 seconds left and counting, it's third down and 5. Well, what can Baker Mayfield do? He scrambles, keeps scrambling. Oh, he's continued the pump fake. Houdini! It's the K. Dotton for the first down. And Tampa Bay goes out of bounds with 18 seconds left. What a 22-yard pass play. He just kept Houdiniing until he find an open guy. Wow. What a crazy jump pass play for Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What a play. With 18 seconds, in Carolina, they will take their first time out of the ball game in the first half. Now you're kind of wondering, if you're Tampa Bay, what do you want to do here? You only have 18 seconds left, but you still have your timeouts. If I was the head coach, first I will find someone in the middle. You don't have to take all of your deep shots here. Just find somebody in the middle. That's all you have to do. And with Carolina, because since that they get the ball to start the second half, if I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I want to score now. And they do run a play, and it is second down at the Carolina 24-yard line with, I believe, 13 seconds left. And that was a Bucky Irvin. Now, with 13 seconds left, what do you want to do? Again, you know what? I pass it to Mike Evans, but you don't want him to go to the end zone. I would do a cornerback route, and then with that play, that should at least take like maybe 4 to 5 seconds because you still have your 2 timeouts, and if he gets tackled in bounds, that you just take that right away. Because don't forget, if Tampa Bay loses, they are officially eliminated from playoff contention. But if they win, and if the Falcons lose, then the Tampa Bay will be in. And they would face the loser of the game coming up next. Tampa Bay, they'll get the first down with 9 seconds left to go in the game, and they'll take a timeout. Okay, so I am assuming that they wanted to run, and then now with 9 seconds left, what do you want to do? I am assuming that they are just playing for field goal range, so then that way they can be up with the 6 points in the ball game. Because it is continuing to rain, so I wonder if Carolina does score in the third quarter. You kind of wondering with the kicking game in that it is raining, but you do kind of wonder one of their attempts their kicker will miss, and it'll be 2nd and 8 at at Carolina's 18-yard line, and as it'll be 5 seconds. Yep, at Tampa Bay, they will call their third and final timeout as they will be taken for the field goal. I know. And also to the people that are watching, I just want to say thank you for supporting me as this is my first time ever doing this. Yep, I can't wait. Also want to say happy early new year. As McLaughlin, he tries for 36-yard field goal, and the kick is good! Good! But with still 2 seconds left in the first half. Oh, wait a minute. There was a flag on the play, so we'll see for what it is. Oh, illegal formation on the defense, so penalties decline, and the try is good with 2 seconds left. But if I was a head coach, you don't want to call your timeout early because a miracle can still happen. Because as shown, there is still 2 seconds left in the first half. Then, as soon as the first half ends, we will take a 15-minute or maybe a 12-minute break. So sorry guys, I'm also watching the game too. As I can't show the game on here because that wouldn't be good. So as McLaughlin kicks, and as he'll kick, Carolina will not return it. You would expect them to just run the clock out, but I guess that's not the case. Yep, and they will take a knee, and that will be the end of the first half. Tampa Bay 13, Carolina was 7. Thank you so much, and we will take a quick break, a 15-minute break. Alright, guys, as the second half is about to kick off. Okay, as the second half is about to kick off away, we just wanted to say for how was the halftime. And also, guys, so this is our first time for doing this, so there will be many more times. Alright, now let's get back to the Carolina and Tampa Bay game. Okay, so Carolina, they will get the ball to start the second half, as they will get a gain of 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 6 at the Carolina 39-yard line. Look, guys, as the second half is about to begin, now we will find out for who will officially be in the playoffs. We will also find out for who will go home. Or actually, we will also find out for who gets in or not. Because tomorrow, if Tampa Bay wins, then that means we should watch that Falcons and Saints game earlier on to see for who gets in and for who doesn't. I mean, obviously it'll be a challenge for both teams, as it should be. But we just hope that for whoever wins and for whoever loses, that they should always have fun, Now, as it is first down for Carolina with 13 minutes left in the third quarter. All that Carolina is trying to do on this. And they go for on fourth down, and they'll get the first down. A 3-yard run for Chuba Hubbard. And as Rico Dabo gets 10 yards on 6 carries. We also have breaking news for Rico Dabo. He will get $1.5 million because he got more than 7 yards. Now, all that he needs is a touchdown, and then he'll get more moolah. As it is Week 18, the NFL, for that they do bonuses. So we already know that is that point. Oh yeah, and also to let you guys know for that right after this football game, we will be doing. Sorry, guys, excuse me. Let me turn my phone off. All right. So, as we get back to Tampa Bay versus Carolina, I also wanted to let you guys know that after this game, I will be streaming the San Francisco versus the Seattle Seahawks. That game will be on 8 o'clock. So don't forget to tune in as that they will battle it out for the number one seed in the NFC and for the NFC West. So don't forget to come check it out. All right, and now let's get back to this game as as we follow. Oh, Itabos, he was getting ready for to a challenge for to see if that was a backward pass. And that ball was a backward pass, so it'll be second and 16. Actually, it'll be third down and 17 as to that was incomplete. So third down and 17 here. Or should I say third down and 16? Oh, third and 16, and they'll only get a gain of 5 yards. So it'll be fourth and 12 in Carolina. They will have to punt. All right, now this is for where that can Tampa Bay get something going here. And now as Chase, now as Bryce Young talking to the referee. Oh, in Carolina, they went for the field goal attempt, and the kick was no good. Or actually, they might have been for trying to punt it. Because with the when knocking the ball over, but to be honest, I mean Tampa Bay with their win percentage has now gone to 80%. Now, if they could get a touchdown here, I think that their win percentage goes up to 87%, considering that they're at home and, and that they would be up by 13. And but then again, it is at the start of the third quarter. See, guys, this is basically NFL playoff time. Um, it don't matter for who gets in, and for who doesn't. This is basically playoff time. This is playoff time. And also, I'm gonna show you guys um the current NFL playoff picture. Just give me 1 second as I try to bring it up here. Oh, sorry. I was muted, so I was talking about the playoff picture. I was talking about the AFC side of the number one seed. If the Pats win and if the Broncos lose, they'll get it. If Broncos win and Patriots win, then Broncos will get it. Oh, as the ball was incomplete, it's now third down and 10. Or actually, Mayfield he got sacked for a loss of 4. So it'll be third down and 10 at Tampa Bay's 44-yard line. I I believe his name was Trayvon. So oh, and that was a gain of 8 yards to Kate Otten, but the ball is short. So what should Tampa Bay do here? What should they do here? If they should go for it, honestly, no. I think it's too early in the ball game. It's way too early in the third quarter. It's raining, so I punt it here, and then I punt Carolina very deep in their own territory. Well, actually, Tampa Bay, they're gonna go for it. They're gonna go for it. Wait. Actually, maybe not. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Three, two, one, and they won't go for it. As they will take a delay game. Yeah, so they will punt Carolina back deep. Which I knew that would happen because it's way too early in the game. There's still 8 minutes left in the third quarter. It is way too early. If this was the fourth quarter, and if you're down by 6, but then yes, I go for it here. But you're up by 6, and it's the third quarter. No, you gotta punt that. You gotta punt that way up. Now here are to the passing. Now here is are to the leaders um of this game are rushing, passing, and receiving. As you can see it right there. Baker Mayfield has 138. Irving has 53. And Otten has 62. And so Tampa Bay, they punted it back deep up at Carolina's 70-yard line. So Carolina, they will have to drive 93 yards. And as now, let's talk about the playoff picture. Now, obviously, for whoever wins is in, to be honest. Excuse me for 1 sec. Just let me get the playoffs up. All right, so now as the NFL playoff picture is officially here, so this is the current playoff picture. Carolina's in 4th, San Francisco's in 5. Seattle has the number 1 seed, but does anyone think that the playoff picture will change? No? Well, I think that it would change for the number 1 seed in the AFC, the number 1 seed in the NFC. I think that the Seahawks will get it, only because the Niners defense, they don't have Fred Warner, they don't have Nick Bosa. And also for the Seahawks, so they have a pretty good running game, and they also have the best receiver in the NFL. They have JSN, which JSN, I feel like he would have been the best receiver in the NFL if he wasn't a backup to DK Metcalf. But that's just my opinion. But the Seahawks, they had pretty good receivers in last year because they had, let's see, Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, JSN, but they just never found a way to use him. But this year, the Seahawks have found a way to use their weapons because they have been using Zach Charbonnet more into the running game, which he has 11 for TDs this year. So that is can applause to him. All right, and now let's get back to this football game. It's first down and 10 for Carolina. But in order for them to get the touchdown, they will have to travel 93 yards. So let's get back into the ball game here. And it'll be 2nd and 11 at Carolina's 6-yard line. They lost the yard, and I'm assuming that is Diaby. He got a tackle for loss in this game. So if I'm Carolina and I have to travel now 94 yards, what do I do here? Noah? I would do maybe in an RPO to maybe where that Bryce Young has to run it on the ground because he has the speed for it. He just has to use the edge. Oh, illegal contact on defense by Levante David. Oh, you usually don't see that from him, but illegal contact, that's a 5-yard penalty, and that is a first down for Carolina, as that they will keep the drive going. Do I see Carolina scoring a TD here? No, I don't. I do not. Because they would still have to travel 89 yards unless if they get a big penalty like go down the field that's like 15 yards or to 20 yards. I don't see that happen. But as it is first down and 10 for Carolina, let's see for what they do here. As Trevor goes in motion. And he'll pass it to Tremble. And Tremble, he passes Diaby and he'll get the first down. First down, Carolina. Oh, and that is a gain of 5 for Chuba Hubbard. No, they haven't used Chuba Hubbard a lot this year. And also, excuse me from apologies. Whew. Now that is officially January, so you kind of already know for what time of year is this. So, but as it is a 5-yard run and it's 2nd down and 5 at Carolina's 29-yard line with 6 minutes left in the third. But who do I want to win? I want Tampa Bay to win because it drives chaos. It drives chaos. Because tomorrow I also want to see, like, for which teams that can close it out strong. And also, guys, and that is a gain of 3 yards for Chuba Hubbard. And he got tackled by Antoine Winfield. But for the first time ever since 2015, the Kansas City Chiefs are not in the playoffs. And for the first time ever in the AFC Championship game, the AFC will not have either Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, or Peyton Manning, which that was almost 2 decades. That has been going on for almost 2 decades. 15 years. Half a decade. It's crazy. But it is 3rd down and 2 for Carolina. Now let's see what they can do here. Young. Oh, and he passed it to Tyrone McMillan for the first down. A 20-yard gain. What a play by Tyrone McMillan. Oh, no. Offensive pass interference. 10-yard penalty. Carolina will be backed up as that was a gain for 31 yards. Every time for when that Carolina has a big play, a flag has been called. Carolina, they cannot have that right now. After that, they had a 31-yard play that they were already in business for at least a field goal range, but a pass interference by the rookie Rohan McMillan. But after this year, he is basically almost already a veteran. But the pass was incomplete, and now it's 4th and 12. And the Carolina Panthers are going to have to punt again. After a big play, they have to punt again. This has basically been their story. This has basically been their story on offense. Every after big play, a penalty has been called against them in which that they can't score on their drives. With now Tampa Bay, they got for what they want. Now, can they get something going here? Because if Tampa Bay, if they could score at least one more time, or maybe 2 more times, then I see this game being over. There's 4 minutes left in the third. And Carolina punts it to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay will get it at their 31-yard line. So, well, guys, as we will take a break. Well, we will take a break with 4 minutes left with 4:30 in the third quarter. Now let's see for what Baker Mayfield and his offense can do right after this. Welcome back. As this is the third quarter with 4 minutes left, and Tampa Bay will get a 8-yard pass to Emma and Buka. You know, Buka, he has been really doing good this season. which I think he was a late first-round pick. So I can't wait to see for what that he does in the long run. But I think that Tampa Bay has found another good receiver from the draft because their receiver room is stacked. Tampa Bay, Irvin, he'll get the 3-yard run for the first down, and he'll be tackled by Derek Brown, which has been a really key player, defensive player for the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers, if they lose this game, they can't control their own destiny. They can't control their own destiny. But Carolina will be feeling really confident in the Falcons because the Falcons will be at home at Tampa Bay. They just have to hope that the Tyler Shock and put his faith in Kellen Moore. But a gain of 6 yards for Bucky Irvin, and it'll be 2nd and 4 at Tampa Bay's 48-yard line. And that is a 2-yard run by Bucky Irvin, as it'll be 3rd down and 2. And at Tampa Bay, they are already in midfield. So if they get the first down, then they'll be past midfield. And they'll get the first down. No huddle. So they decided to keep going, and they'll get the first down again. Ball at the 48-yard line. And now they're in field goal range, and they're past midfield. With 2 minutes left in the third. First down. Let's see for what that Baker Mayfield can do. With about a minute left in the third quarter, Mayfield, he snaps the ball. It is a fake pass, and it is, and he scrambles again, and the ball, pass interference by Nick Scott. It was against Cade Otton. Like I said, another play by Carolina. And he didn't need to do that. Cade Otton, he wasn't going to be open. In Tampa Bay, they went hurry up and they'll lose a yard. It was Sean Tucker. And also my apologies for keep looking back. I'm trying to see what is on the TV as well. Because this is faster than the TV apparently, so that's why I'm trying to look back and forth. But as it is 2nd 11 with 37 seconds left. And it is a 3-yard run by Sean Tucker. It'll be 3rd down, and I am assuming that they're gonna have to hike the ball here before the ball game goes into the fourth quarter. And they won't have to hike it at all, as the ball game will go into the third. This is the end of the third quarter. Well, we will be right back here after the short break, and then we'll find out for who goes to the playoffs. Will it be Carolina, or will Tampa Bay still have life, but they'll need hope in tomorrow? We will find out after the short break. Alright, guys, this is the final 15 minutes. Now let me put up the final 15 banner. One sec. Alright, final 15. This is where we find out for who gets in. If Carolina wins, they're in. But Tampa Bay, they didn't get the first down and they kicked the field goal. I'm sorry, guys. So apparently this is more faster than my TV. So yeah. And also, guys, thank you for supporting me, as this is the first time. As Tampa Bay is now up by 9 with 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Well, because it is the fourth quarter, this is the final 15 minutes of this ball game. Obviously, for whoever wins, if Carolina wins, they're in. If Tampa Bay wins, they'll need help tomorrow. Which honestly, Tampa Bay, usually for when that they win the division, they usually control their own destiny. This time, they don't control their own destiny. So this is new territory for them. So even if they win, they will still need help tomorrow. and usually we don't usually say this, but Tampa Bay, in order for them to make it to the playoffs, they can't control their own destiny. In which that kind of scares me, because even if Tampa Bay wins, you kind of still feel bad that they can't control their own destiny. But all that we can do is just hope, and then to see if Tyler Shuck is the real deal for the Saints. If he could win this is a big game. But we will be right back after the short break. Alright, guys, we are back with just 14 minutes and 12 seconds left into this game as Tampa Bay kicks it to Carolina, and it'll be a touchback, and Carolina will get it at their own 35-yard line. Now, if you're Carolina, you basically have to score here, even if it is a field goal. That is fine because you're down by 6. But now you're down by 9. It is still a 2-possession game. Oh, and as they do, a screen pass. He passed it to Jalen Coker for a 3-yard gain. But can this be Bryce Young's his moment? Can this be his moment? Can he do good in big moments? This is what that I've been trying to talk about. Can he do it in big moments? Oh, he passed it to Rico Dowdle for a 25-yard gain. A 25-yard gain. This time, no penalty on the play, as the ball will be at Tampa Bay's 37-yard line. Finally, they get something without a play. But they're still down by 2 possessions. And it was I believe it was a hit pass. So Rico Dowdle, good catch. Now, can they get a touchdown here? Young, he passes it to Leggett for a 5-yard pass, as it will be 2nd and 5 at Tampa Bay's 32-yard line. Okay, now they're getting something going here. If they can get a touchdown, I'd go for 2. And the only reason that I am saying is to go for 2, it is because if you go for 1, yes, you may be down by 2 points, but if Tampa Bay scores a touchdown and gets the extra point, then now it is a 2-possession game again. So that's why if I was the head coach, I go for 2. Oh, Young. Oh, it's incomplete to Coker as it is 3rd down and 5. All right, well, they are in field goal range. So if they don't get this first down, Will Carolina go for it? Or if they could get at least 3 to 4 yards, then I feel like they will go for it on 4th and short. So Young, and the pass is in. And a 12-yard pass to Leggett for the first down. They get the first down. We don't need to worry about 4th downs at the Tampa Bay 20-yard line. Holy mackerel. Okay, so apparently this is faster than my TV, so I'm just watching the replay. Yep, and also guys, if you would like to leave your prediction in the comments to see if Carolina will score here, then please do. Oh, fumble. Bryce Young slips. They hike the ball, and Tampa Bay has it. Bryce Young slips as there were only 1 second on the play clock. He gives it to Dabble. He slips in the grass, and it was a fumble. And it is first down Tampa Bay, but I think that they're going to review it to make sure that if he was down or not. Levante David at the first start of Carolina's last drive, it was an illegal contact on him. And Carolina got the first down, but it was a fumble by Rico Dabble, and the veteran Levante David has the ball. And Tampa Bay, with 11 minutes left, and they have 2 possessions. If you're a Bucs fan, you kind of wanted this. But as with 11 minutes left, we will be right here, and we will be right back after the short break. All right, we are back. There's 10 minutes left to go in the game. The final 10 minutes. Now, all that Tampa Bay, they are not going to really do. Oh, it is a 17-yard pass to Tej Johnson. Now Tampa Bay is at midfield. They got into midfield that quick. Don't forget, guys, after this game, I will be streaming the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. So just in case, if you guys haven't figured it out, I will be streaming that game right after this. Oh, and it'll be a 3-yard run to Bucky Irvin. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the Carolina 47 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Now, if I am Tampa Bay, with less than 10 minutes left to go, I figured that I run the ball. It is an 8-yard pass to Chris Godwin. Godwin gets the first down. With 8 minutes and 19 left. Now that if I am Tampa Bay, I run it here. I run it at least a few times. If you could get a couple of first downs, because I figure if you score, then you're gonna give Carolina a chance down by 16 because they will still have their three timeouts, and even all that they would still have to go for that 2-point conversion. But still, if I'm Tampa Bay, I do not want to score right away. If I'm Tampa Bay, I want to at least score with the final 5 minutes left in the game. But as they give it to Rashawn Wright, it'll be for a 2-yard run. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the Carolina 37 with 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Well, guys, some games are intense, but in Carolina, they gave a 12-yard pass up to Cade Otton for the first down. Cade Otton, he has been having a day today because usually Tampa Bay, they barely give their tight ends the ball. Ever since that Rob Gronkowski retired, they have been giving the ball to their tight ends barely. So it is nice to see them getting for their tight end involved in Cade Otton because he has more receiving yards than a wide receivers today. So congrats to him. Now, as Tampa Bay, it is first down at Carolina's 25-yard line. Oh, false start. Cade Otton. Damn, man. You're having a good day. No penalties against you, but your first penalty. But then again, it's all right because that stops the clock with 6 minutes. But with Tampa Bay's winning percentage now because of that fumble, they have a 96.3% chance to win this game. Wow. Just wow. And if you look at Tampa Bay, they have been 1-8. Oh, Rashad Wright. It'll be a 70-yard run. It'll be 2nd and 8 at the Carolina 23. Well, they're about to be heading into that 5-minute mark. So now you're kind of wondering, does Carolina use those timeouts? Oh, he gets it to Rashad Wright again. Little before a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Tampa Bay at the Carolina 20 with about 5 minutes and 59 seconds left and counting. Well, if I'm Carolina, now that the ball game is in the 5-minute mark, if Tampa Bay does not get out of bounds here, I think you may have to use one of your timeouts early. And the only reason that I'm saying is that if you get backed up deep, then you're gonna want to preserve time. As of now, 5 minutes and 29 seconds. It is a 40-yard pass to K. Dotton as he'll get. Oh, he's short. He's short. He's short. It's 4th and 1 at the Carolina 16-yard line. K. Dotton, he almost has 80 yards as Baker. He has been just scrambling and scrambling and scrambling until he finds somebody. Now, if I'm a Tampa Bay, but Carolina, the clock is still running, so if I'm Tampa Bay, I think I go for it here because if you go for it, then you could waste more time off the clock, and then you could really, and then now Carolina, they're gonna have to think how much time or what do you want Tampa Bay to waste down this clock? As K. Dotton, it looks like he is short, and will Tampa Bay hike it? Oh no, but actually Carolina, they will be challenging the play to see if K. Dotton is still in bounds with 4 minutes left in the game. Well, guys, Carolina, they have challenged the ruling on the play. As we will be right back with the final 5 minutes left to go in this ball game. Tampa Bay's up by 9. We will see if he is in bounds or will it be 4th down. Be right back after the short break. Back Well, okay, so Carolina's challenge was successful. K. Dotton was not in bounds as Tampa Bay McLaughlin, and it's blocked. It's blocked. It's blocked. Carolina blocked the field goal with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the game. Apparently, K. Dotton was not in bounds. He was out of bounds, and the kick was blocked. Carolina, they are still down by 9, and they still have their 3 timeouts because says that challenge was successful. And there's still a chance for Bryce Young to have his moment, but now there has to be some urgency. There has to be some urgency now. You know, with 5 minutes left, you still have all of your timeouts, but if you want to have a chance to have the ball back with 2 minutes left, you have to score with at least like before the 3:30 mark. Oh, and as he'll get a 5-yard pass to Leggett, it'll be 2nd and 5 at Carolina's 33-yard line. As Carolina's defense, they get the stop that they needed, but Tampa Bay, they wasted almost 7 minutes on that last drive, and they came away with nothing. But you still look at their percentage, it is a 93.6, because all that Tampa Bay needs is a stop, and then they will most likely win the game. Or if Carolina gets into field goal range, I wonder if I was a Carolina fan. Now let's see. Oh, it is a 17-yard pass to Tommy Tremble. He has been getting himself involved in this game today. So as now Carolina, they are trying to score before the 2-minute warning. As you look at the passing yardage, Bryce Young, he has more passing yards than Baker Mayfield now with that 17-yard pass. Oh, a 5-yard pass, or should I say minus 5-yard pass to Rico Dabo. They were trying to do a hurry-up shotgun screen pass play. It didn't work out, and now it's 2nd and 15. Now they're not in field goal range anymore. And the pass is incomplete. Bryce Young, he passes it, and it's incomplete. Now you have a problem. It's 3rd down and 15. It's at your own 45, and you're not in field goal range. So if I'm Carolina, I'm trying to get this ball, but you're not trying to get a first down. You are trying to see if you can get into your kicker's range, and then to maybe kick it with about 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. That's all that they're trying to do here. Yep, with 3:55 to go. They're down Young. He passes it to Bryce Tremble. But it'll be 4th down and 8. But they are past the 50. They are past midfield. So now, do they trust their kicker to kick from that range? I feel like it might be the only choice for that you have, because you're not going to go for it. What you barely pass midfield, so but Carolina, they're gonna actually go for it. I just see both teams out there. Now, it's a 40-yard pass! As Bryce Young, he passes it to 40-yard pass to who else? To Rohan McMillan. What happened to Tampa Bay's secondary there? As a 4th down and 8, Bryce Young, he passes to Rohan McMillan for the 40-yard first down. 2nd and goal now as the pass was incomplete. But what a play by Carolina to keep their hopes alive. Now Bryce Young, he has more passing yards than Baker Mayfield for 226, 21 of 31, 1 TD, and 1 INT with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left with 2nd and goal. They are on the plus side of the 2-minute warning, and they still have all of their 3 timeouts. So if I'm a Carolina fan, I am hoping that you do get a touchdown on this drive, and then to also hope for that your defense can get the stop before the 2-minute warning. With 5 seconds left on the play clock, 3, and it's caught! It's caught for the touchdown! Touchdown, Jalen Cooker! Touchdown, Carolina! They get the turnover on defense. They get the block from the field goal. They get the touchdown with 2:25 left to go in the game. Oh my God! Jalen Coker. But how about the play that he hold on to the ball? He did not let it go as the kick is up and the extra point is good, and Carolina is now 3 points away from getting into the NFL playoffs. Wow. And they still have all of their 3 timeouts, as that is a touchdown. Late game drama. 2 minutes left and 27 seconds. Wow. Carolina, they were down by 10 in the first quarter. Then their defense got the interception, and then they scored from their own 21-yard line. And who was it that scored from the first time? Who else? Jalen Coker. Wow. I think that is Coker's second TD of the game. Bryce Young, he's now 22 of 32, 2 TDs, 1 INT, and he has thrown for 234. But then again, Tampa Bay has experience. They do have experience. Tampa Bay, they have 2 minutes left to show that their season may not be over just yet. Now, what can Tampa Bay do with 2:27? Honestly, if I'm Tampa Bay, don't do the same mistake that you did to the Atlanta Falcons. Do not do the same mistake. Oh, it's Tampa Bay. They get a 22-yard return at their own 29-yard line. But do not do the same mistake that you did against the Falcons to Kirk Cousins for when you were home on Thursday Night Football. For when the Falcons didn't get the 2-point conversion and they were down by 2, Tampa Bay gave them a chance. And after that, it was 3rd down and 28. They gained 14 yards back. Then it was 4th down and 14. And then as they'll hand it off to Bucky Irvin, they'll get it for a 3-yard run. It'll be 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line. I know. Yep, and also, guys, we will be talking about soccer very soon. So, as Carolina, they'll take their first time out of the second half. Is second down and 7 with 2:17 left? Well, if it's third. Okay, so guys, this year, Carolina's record in score games has been a record of 7-2. The Broncos' record in one score games has been 11-2. And the Niners, which they play tonight, their best record in one score games has been 5-1. Oh, and they handed off to Bucky Irvin again as he is short of the first down. It is 3rd and 4, and Carolina has took another timeout. If Tampa Bay gets the first down, the ball game is not over, but they could do a lot of damage. The ball game is not over if Tampa Bay gets the first down. Because Carolina would have taken their timeout before the 2-minute warning, not after the 2-minute warning. So if Tampa Bay does get the first down, yes, they can do a lot of damage. But Carolina, because since with that they're not down by a touchdown and that they're only down by 2 points, they would still have a chance on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. With if they would get the stop, then they would have the ball back with maybe 30 seconds left. As they are down by 2 points if Tampa Bay gets the first down here. Ooh, this is the attention. Tampa Bay, they get the 20-yard pass to Kate Otten. It's first down, Tampa Bay. First down, Tampa Bay. As Tampa Bay is in business. Tampa Bay, they are in business to still keep their playoff hopes alive. They give it to who else? Kate Otten. After that, he made mistake on that penalty. He makes up for it on the... Sorry. I almost lost my voice right there. On the 3rd down and 4. This is the 2-minute warning. And guys, we will be back after the short break. But we'll find out for who wins on the plus side of the 2 minutes. 2 minutes left to go. We will find out for who will win the game after this. Guys, the wild card will begin next Saturday. As don't worry, we will be right back here for the postseason as we'll find out for where will the teams play and all that stuff. But let's get back to the game. Oh, and Bucky Irving did get a 2-yard run. It'll be 2nd and 6, and Carolina has officially burned their final timeouts. So if Tampa Bay gets the first down, then this game is over, and we will watch that Saints and Falcons game tomorrow for who gets in to the playoffs. As Bucky Irving gets for a 2-yard run, it'll be 3rd and 6 at the Carolina 41, but Carolina, they have no more timeouts. But since they use them on the plus side of the 2-minute warning, so that clock keeps rolling. The clock keeps rolling, and if Tampa Bay gets the first down, then this game will officially be over. But if they, however, don't, then Carolina would get the ball back down by 2 points with about 30 seconds left. So, in Tampa Bay, they will take their first timeouts of the ball game as they will talk to see for if they will get the first down.
That is really close by. The Cowboys.
So, Kate Otten, he has 7 catches for 94 yards. And they hand it off to Bucky Irving for a 3rd time as he'll get 2 yards, but that is way short of the first down, and it'll be 4th down and 4 at Carolina's own 39-yard line. And because it's that, I'm assuming that Carolina would have the ball back with about 25 seconds left. Carolina would have the ball with 25 seconds left with no timeouts. Yep. Or should I say with 24 seconds left? Nope, 26 seconds left. Carolina will have the ball back. Yeah, as Tampa Bay, they took a delay of game. So depending off of where this ball goes and for where that the clock stops, I'm assuming that the clock will take off about maybe 5-6 seconds. So Carolina may not have the ball back until with 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. So like I said, if Tampa Bay wins tomorrow, if you guys were to watch that Saints and Falcons game, I would recommend to watch that Saints and Falcons game. Because for whoever wins, it will tell. And if that game ends in a tie, then Tampa Bay will be in. If that game ends in a tie. In Tampa Bay, they will take another timeout with 26 seconds left to go. No, if I am Tampa Bay, I do want to punt it, but not in the end zone. Because don't forget, Ryan Fitzgerald, the Panthers kicker, his career long is 57 yards. He did miss a kick today, which is why that Carolina is probably down because he missed that kick earlier on the game. Well, Carolina, they get the ball back with 18 seconds left. So that punt only took 8 seconds off, which was a 41 yards. Oh yeah. It's first down at Carolina's own 3-yard line. So Carolina, they basically have to travel almost 60 yards to get into field goal range. But what a good job by Tampa Bay's punter of getting that inside the 5-yard line, as the Carolina's probabilities of winning this game has officially dropped to 1%. But Bryce Young, in these last 3 seasons, he has the most game-winning drive. Oh, the ball's at the Carolina 23-yard line. That is a 20-yard pass to Coker, but there's only 4 seconds left because that was inbounds. So the only way that Carolina can win this ball game is honestly by a penalty. Yep, as Bryce Young, he spikes the clock down to 4 seconds. Then again, they were only for at their own 3-yard line, so we knew that was not going to happen. Yep, their only way to win is to hope that they get a defensive pass interference because Bryce, he can't throw the ball. How many yards does he have to throw it? Yeah, 70. Yeah, more than 70 yards. Yeah, he can't throw that far. And Carolina knows that they can't control their own destiny, but neither can Tampa Bay. So I guess that both teams are going to have to watch that Falcons and that Saints game tomorrow. Can they find a way to get 80 yards into the end zone? As Bryce Young, he snaps it, and he'll pass it to Coker. As he flips it to McMillan. He passed it. Oh, and the ball's fumbled. The game is going to be over. Tampa Bay finds a way to get the job done. With the final score, Tampa Bay 16, Carolina 14, and Tampa Bay's playoff hopes are not done. The Bucs will win. The Bucs will win the ball game. What a game. What a perfect ending to a possible Bucs season. What a game. But now I guess we'll have to see tomorrow for... Oh yeah, and I recommend to watch the Falcons versus the Saints if you guys want to find out for who wins the NFC South. I watched this ball game tomorrow to find out for who wins the NFC South. That is what I would do because, yeah, I figured that it makes the most sense. But Tampa Bay, they get the job done as they will try to see if they can get into the postseason with the win, with a Saints win tomorrow. As the Bucs, they do get the job done today. Which, not the game that we had expected. I thought that this game was going to honestly be a high scoring game, obviously, but Tampa Bay, they do get the job done as they do win this game, but Tampa Bay Bucs, they do get the job done. Now, as we will be off in a few minutes because we got to get ready for that Seahawks and that Niners game. But what a way to begin our first live stream with this game being so close that it could have gone either way, to be honest. But Tampa Bay, they get the job done, as we now have to say, Carolina, you had your own fate. You defeated Tampa Bay, but you couldn't get the job done. Now you have to rely on somebody else. As this is the end of our live stream, thank you guys for coming. This is the first live stream to hopeful many more as the Bucs, they get the job done. Oh yeah, and also I just also want you to know that this is RJN Sports as your host RJN. I am your host Raw, and thank you for joining us with our first live stream as this is RJN Next Play Network. Thank you for joining, and we'll see y'all in about 34 minutes. Thank you.